Hi, welcome to Above Life Channel. The purpose here is to inspire your spirit and to fill you with hope. Today, we're going to do a live stream. I know it's not Monday, it's Tuesday, but I appreciate you being patient with me as I move through the new scheduling and changes in my life. So I'm here. All right. So let's check let me just check the audio to make sure it's working well. Hello, welcome to the live stream. I intentionally didn't put who I'm going to channel because I'm not sure what I'm feeling because there's a lot I'm feeling right now. So let's wait and see if this is published and live. I'm waiting for you guys to show up in the chat. Hi, I see the chat moving. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, good. All right. Okay. Yay. I hear you. You hear me. Well, I don't really hear you. You guys hear me. Nice to see you this morning. Yeah, Mondays have been crunchy. So I'm back. I'm at the main house on Mondays right now. And trying to do some work, and it was another crazy busy day yesterday, and I had clients, and when I have paying clients in the morning, I got to take them right now because got to figure out the whole financial thing. So I know you can all appreciate that. So today we're doing a live stream on Tuesday. Nice to see you. Hi, Queen. Nice to see you. Hey, Jessica. Hi, Patty's here. Hi, Nikki. Hey, Drew. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining this morning or this afternoon, depending upon where you're at in the world, my friends. There's a couple of different people I've been feeling into channeling, and I know that a lot of people want me to channel Jimmy Buffett, and I haven't been able to feel him. Like I even watched you guys a video back in February when I was celebrating my big birthday in Florida and Orlando. I was at Margaritaville and I had a margarita flight and I did some videos there, which were kind of funny. And so I was trying to reminisce and feel the vibes. I even have a shirt, a Margaritaville t-shirt. I just can't feel him. I'm not sure why that is. I mean, I can kind of hear him faintly, but not strongly. So, who I've been feeling a lot lately is Marilyn Monroe. And that's because of all the scariness that was happening regarding her beautiful little house out in California. The first house she ever bought for herself, and that's the place that she died at, was actually purchased by someone some time ago. But then there was this big, all of a sudden, oh my gosh, approval of a permit to demolish the house, like randomly just popped up, and a whole bunch of people kind of rallied all over to try to keep that as a historic place so that in Hollywood, they do that, thank goodness, to try to keep some of that golden era film and history and architecture, that beautiful Spanish architecture, and just, try to keep that. And so the authorities stepped in, the proper people stepped in and did put a stop to that. So now her house will stay as it is, and any kind of preservation work or remodeling or renovation or anything will have to be in alignment and approved with the time to keep the historical kind of vibe of the home. So that's good. So I've been really feeling her a lot, like last week, a lot, so much that I actually, when I found out about this, one of my clients texted me, and when I found out about it, I was like, I need to check. I started checking airfares because I'm like, I need to see that place. I need to go there and be in that vibe before anything happens to it, and it could happen any day. So luckily they saved it, so it's not going to be demoed. It'll still be a private home. It can be for sale or sold that way, but whoever buys it has to keep that integrity. So, and I guess my understanding is you can't actually see it from the road anyway. You can't see it because it's like very private, and it's very, very, very expensive part of, I think is it in Hollywood or Beverly Hills? I'm not sure, but very expensive area, and that's why they were going to demo it, because the land was worth so much. And so, yeah, so I'm really feeling her vibe and her energy. but I'm not sure. I really want to be consistent and show up and do channeling, but I also don't want to channel if it's forced. I want to really, really be in integrity with my work and my channeling work. And so today I'm really contemplating if I should channel her or channel a celebrity, or if I should channel perhaps uh, like a spirit guide or an archangel or that kind of a thing. So those of you who are in the chat, do you guys have any suggestions or ideas? I'm open to that right now. Mhm. So let me just say hello to the chat. Oh, it's nice to see you too. Thank you. They demoed Betty White's house. Really? Ooh. I don't know if that was historical. Was that a historical? Oh, I know. I love Tina Turner. I've been hearing her music a lot. We did Prince last week. Yeah. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna treat this almost like, let's do like a little psychic type session together today. Let's do that. Let's kind of treat this like as though we were sitting in a group, and I'll channel. Like, usually what happens then, sorry, my hair is gonna bug me. You know how that is. It's getting so long, you guys, and I know I have to cut it again, or I'm going to cut it again, but I'm just not sure how to do it. I kind of like the versatility of doing it all different ways right now. I can kind of stick it up, but not great. Hi, Lisa. Nice to see you. Okay. So let's pretend like you guys are sitting in a group in a room, and you are coming just to hear some inspiring psychic talk or feel the vibes and the connection. Okay, let's do that. That's a little bit different than what I typically do here on Above Life channel, but let's do that today. So, ooh, thanks, Eric, for your comment. That's interesting. I know there's a lot of fascinating stuff right now. So let's start there, and we'll see if there's any celebrities that pop. I just felt Robin Williams. That's interesting. So now they're starting to come. That's good. All right. So I'd like to invite you to feel into the energy. So much of psychic work is energetic and vibrational, and this is an opportunity for you, as you are listening to this, to feel your own energetic awareness. And so intuition, so much of intuition is how we feel or sense things, how what we pick up on things, our body processes, it's highly intuitive. So just be aware of what you feel or what you notice as we have this conversation today. And whatever spirit guides come through or come in is exactly right at this time whenever you come across this video. Not everything will apply to you because it's not literal. So if you're having trouble or you're struggling with this video or this audio and you're like, I don't get this, I don't understand this, it's because there's something in your mind that is very rigid in the belief or value system of not letting go a little bit, not relaxing a little bit into what else might be possible to support you, to encourage you, to inspire you, to connect with life in different ways. So, and that's okay. If it's not your jam, it's not your thing, it's all right. There's no forcing, there's no pushing. I'm not going to push my values or belief system on you, but I am going to show up as a role model and encourage you to feel and to activate and utilize your own intuition. So, whatever's right for you in this context, in this conversation, the messages and information that come through is for you. And what isn't, you just set aside because it's probably for that person sitting next to you. Okay. So when I talk about spirit guides or saints or angels or deities or goddesses or any of that, whatever terms I use, don't let your mind get stuck on that because it's just a label. Okay, it's just the way I have experienced them, the energies, and how I connect with energies. And I very, very much personify energy. There is characteristics, personality traits to saints, goddesses, deities, totem animals, and archangels, because that's how I work. That's how I connect as an empath, as a clairsentient, as a clairvoyant, as a psychic and intuitive person. And so I encourage you to let yourself open up to what is for you here. Okay. So generally, when I do work like this, or if I'm in a big group, if I'm in a public place and I'm doing a big talk, I will call in 4 pillars. This is a process that I use that I invite you to use as well to be able to create safe and sacred space for our connection today. It gives us structure to psychic information and it helps the brain use your imagination to be able to participate in something that's a little bit different than the norm for it. And so we connect to some tangible things. So think about 4 posts. They might be wood, they might be gorgeous column like white pillars, whatever works for you, but put them in the corners of your room. Just imagine that. Go ahead and do that now. And we're going to gift a platform of light below, which usually looks like a deck to me. For some, they like the grassy knoll of the earth. And for others, you might be contemplating a patio. Perhaps we're sitting out on a patio. And then at the top, there is a gorgeous energy that's a dome-like energy. And typically for me, it is gold or golden energy. And then at the top, there's usually a little cherry on top, a little dot, a little circle, kind of a little sphere, if you will, on the top of that. And for others, it can become a very open kind of energy where there's like almost like these long, beautiful scarves, just white, sheery, like sheer curtains kind of coming up. And then they just kind of come to a point at the top and they just connect and they move and they flow. So, whatever is in alignment for you, it might be greenery, it might be like a pergola above. So, whatever is working for you, that is your safe and sacred space. So, in doing that, I'm going to check into each of my pillars and I'm going to share with you the energy of what I see, sense, hear, or feel. And then you interpret that, you receive that in the way that's best fitting for you today. Okay. All right. Nice breath in, everyone. To help open your heart, exhale out to release some of that resistance, my friends, because that stress, the energy in your heart that is kind of clugging up or clunking around, it's time to release some of that in order to be able to receive some of this goodness. Okay, nice breath in again. And open that heart space. All right. Okay. All right. So Archangel Michael, thank you. Archangel Michael's my ride or die, which he doesn't like when I say that. Ride and rebirth. I don't know. Ride and reincarnate. Archangel Michael was the first spirit guide that I ever met when I became intuitive, like 20 years ago. And very much a kind of strong silent type, comes across a bit more masculine than feminine, although angels are androgynous, both masculine and feminine energies, just like spirit is. Energy of our soul is both, by the way. You just kind of lead with one or the other sometimes. Although this new generation is great with that. They work all of it and they don't even identify with one or the other. They're just all of it, which is so cool. But anyway, so Michael and I share color. If you're new here, I talk a lot about color because it's very tangible. The brain likes stuff that's tangible, like very literal. So blue. So Archangel Michael's very blue energy, very blue, like my shirt that I have on. I'm looking around to see if I have. Okay. Nope. I was going to say I have some essential oil that is also blue that I use daily, almost always every day. I put on a little dab of my priestessing oil that you guys have seen before. Actually, let me grab it. Let me just grab it. Let's grab it. Let's anoint ourselves. Let's see. Here. Whoops. I literally have bottles of this everywhere. All right. So senses or sensory things like essential oils. This is the one I'm going to use. This one's Priestess. This is from the Emerald Temple Oils from Diana Dubrow out in California. I'm going to use this. Oh, I already used it this morning, but I'm going to use it for you all because that's what I'm feeling inspired to do. So inspiration and intuition are BFFs. Okay. So very good. So scent is a big deal. Just take a nice breath in and an exhale out. sharing that with you today. This is how we're entering into a portal and opening a doorway, a threshold to step into our conversation and session today. So Michael creates an energy of security, is also very socially acceptable, especially if you had some religious trauma or you've had a lot of your entrance into spirituality has been through religion, then Archangel Michael tends to be someone too energetically, etherically, and in human context that is easy to tap into. So Michael has a sword, which you guys know I love swords. Like I have my dagger. Let me bring that in as well. Love this, to help you be in alignment with what is true for you, what is an integrity and true for you. This is a reminder to use your own discernment. So just because I say something doesn't necessarily mean it is in alignment with you. And if it's not, that's okay. Don't force it. It might be too soon, too early, and it might not be your genre. It's okay. It's okay. All right. This is just experiential. Okay. This is just opportunities to connect with different things so you can find what fits. Consider this like a try-on room with you're getting your back to school outfits. Okay. So here's a symbol. Symbols are very, very, very helpful tools to be able to help you connect and help you come into alignment with what is good and well and beneficial and healthy for you in this lifetime. Okay, so spiritual information and intuitive work, psychic work and connection isn't about you just listening to somebody talk about it. It's about the connection, the energetic connection. It's about the experience, the shared experience that happens from it. It's about you getting activated, getting opportunity to know your energy better and to have access to so much more resourcefulness. That's why they call God source, by the way. Mhm. It's just like a charger cord for your, iPhone or whatever, right? Like here we are. Like let's just plug you all in, right? Like this is okay, here's another symbol. Here we go. It's just like this. It's energy. Why would you not use energy that's available to you? Like that's what spiritual stuff is. Okay? It doesn't have to be filled with dogma and fear. And I get that a lot of times it is. It's all right. I mean, everything in life has got a lot of stuff going on with it, right? It's all wrapped in other stuff, right? So this is about alignment. This is like the spine for me. This is also a selenite. So just like the oil I just used, the priestessing oil that I used, sensory, so too can crystals or rocks like this be helpful to you as well, to your energy to support you. So if you're drawn to something just like a rock or something, like if you're a rock hound, or you love shells or feathers or what have you, it's all just naturally connected to vibration. Okay. So, and again, then symbolism, we'll be talking about these things, symbolism and tools and sensory things that connect with energy to help you be in alignment as we go through our conversation today, as we connect with spirit guides, because I want you to learn something. If spirituality can't be made into practical form to inspire you or to encourage you, then what the fuck is the point? Just entertainment? Just entertainment? Okay, I've missed my calling as an actress years ago. Okay, that would have been awesome. And I can't sing and I don't play musical instruments. So here we are. All right. Then, hello, Archangel Michael and your beautiful blue energy. All right, so next pillar for me in our conversation connection today is gold, which is sun, which is what I need. We've started to switch into a little bit darker days. It looks really sunny right now or really like bright, but it's not that bright. And you guys, I have joggers on, like sweatpants today. Yeah. So the yellow golden sun is appreciated. So that's solar energy. So the sun is a representation of balance between the moon, the blue of the moon, and the sun, because that's how it looks to me, blue for moon and the beautiful yellow for the sun. So this could be a message for you about balance. This could be a message for you about Recognizing that your energy ebbs and flows, and you might want a pick me up or need a pick me up. You might not be feeling, yay, your sunny summer self right now, and that's okay. Also, solar energy, that yellow is connected with your solar plexus, which is your belly, your tummy, the engine room for you. That is the temple of your spirit. That's where your intuition is. That's why people say gut instinct. Makes sense, doesn't it? So yellow is that color. It's also called the sun chakra in your tummy. Yellow, that solar energy in particular, the solar is identified oftentimes with masculine energy, which masculine energy stereotypically, it's not always true, but it's stereotypically kind of a thing. It's common to be an action oriented energy. Okay. So if you need to take action on something, or if there's something you've been sitting on for a while, this might be that little sign for you that you might need to make a decision. Maybe. It might mean you have tons of energy and this is a great time and productive time for you. Or it might be, I want energy. I need energy. I need some support. Where can I get it? Well, you can't get it from just your physical body action and forcing your mind, forcing your body to do things. That is not how change happens, my friend. It is a collaborative effort. Your heart creates emotional stuff for you. Your solar plexus, your spirit creates that inspired, lightful energy for you, that purposeful, I need meaning, I need purpose. The emotions give you information to support that. So your heart and your soul are like, hey, they're in cahoots going, hey, just mind, okay, mind, forcing my body to do things isn't going to work because my heart is going to go, wait, this doesn't make sense or it's not the right timing. So, that energy of the solar plexus, that yellow sun energy could be a nod to you that, yeah, we recognize that you might need some energy right now. So, what are the things that give you energy or bring you energy? Go back to things you've done before. Just because you've tried something and it didn't work previously, it might work now, or it might be a different thing. So if you're like, I really want to be active and you've done traditional exercise and you've done like classes and joined a gym, maybe now it's time to do something totally different, like a dance class, a salsa class, or a hiking class, or a rock climbing class, something just different. And maybe now it will be perfect alignment. Do you see? Do you see this? Okay. This also does, like I said, it might be for some of you, somebody needs a little kick in the pants, or we're going to do it nicely, a little enticement to make that decision. It's okay. I know. Here's the thing. Let me tell you this. This is what I know for sure after however many years, 18 years of coaching or something. I've been an intuitive and a certified life coach for years. And I can tell you, I've worked with all different types of people in all different kinds of scenarios. And I ain't nothing I have not heard to this point. Okay. There's nothing I have not heard until this point. And what I would say is probably the biggest, well, the biggest misperception is that there is a right decision. There's a fork in the road, and sometimes there's like 3 options or 4 options. Well, the thing is narrow it down. Okay, narrow it down first. And then you're still like, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. It's hard because you get really indecisive, right? Because the brain is overriding the soul, and the soul, what the soul knows and what the soul is drawn to. The brain is overriding it and trying to talk it out of it and trying to take control and be in charge of the body and make the actions. And the soul is going, oh, this and this. It's really obvious to the soul. But the thing is it's not a road where you have a fork in the road and you go right or left or whatever. It's not that. It's a cul-de-sac. That's the thing. You can't see beyond this big berm. It's like the roundabout, right? Like you can't see beyond the big berm. But really, it's just a big circle. You could go round and around and around. You could take any exit you want. And guess what? If you fuck it up and it feels like you made the wrong choice, give it a couple months, give it some time, then course correct. Go back to the roundabout, make a different choice, or keep going and take a different way. It's like Google Maps, right? Like when you're driving down the road, you're doing your thing and you miss the turn, it reroutes you. So this yellow pillar of solar light, you get rerouted. So don't be afraid. Soften the energy of fear and beam that beautiful sunlight into it. You are filled with goodness, okay? You're just doing the best you can. That's enough, okay? So then my third pillar is Archangel Ariel. We're doing a lot of Archies today. Hello, archangels. What's up with that? Well, she says, well, archetypal also is present. So Archangel Ariel is a balance because it's like a kitty corner thing. See what I'm saying here? With Archangel Michael over here, Archangel Ariel over here. Ariel and Michael to me are like twin flames, not in the romantic sense. I think the brain thinks it's like, oh, romantic. No, it's like in the kindred spirits, they're like twins energy to me. Michael is this masculine, strong, silent type. I can protect you. You're going to be safe, security if you want that. Michael's your dude. Ariel is like, okay, I am practical. I make sense. I can organize. I can categorize. She is fabulous in business. She's brilliant. She's very purple today. She comes in two colors for me. She's either purple or she's an energy of green, kind of depends on what's going on, green or purple. Green could be heart chakra, purple could be crown chakra. I think she's really purpley because she's mindful today. And so she's coming in to bring some clarity for you. Thank you, because I need that. I am like, whoa, all over the place. I'm so like, I need some ADD meds, or I need some grounding, connected centeredness from my angelic friends or my spirit guides, which, by the way, if you have trouble with focus, nature spirits are the best. Grounding, centering. It's just spending time outside. I went for a short little walk this morning, but I will be going for a further one later here because I need that connection too. So water energy, opening a window to have the air, that really can help too with clarity. But so Ariel's here and present, and she's like trying to get you organized. Getting your bills online paid, getting your finances in order. She's great with finances. I know. She's like, okay, we don't want the lack mentality. This is the message. Are you listening? We don't need this lack mentality, which is the not enoughness. We don't need that. We don't need that. She says, when you step into this time of year, she's showing me September, it looks like you're looking down to the end of the year, and that can create some pressure, because there feels like there's only so much time, and what have you accomplished? And if you weren't thinking that already, now I just put that in your mind. Sorry, so sorry. But she gives you this perspective, this view of the last few months of the year as a place of potential. So the power of potential, without this pressure, but with this insight. Do you understand me? Insight. You kind of feel that curiosity bubbling in there? Do you kind of feel that hope? Purple is such a color of hope for me. I think that's from Prince. I appreciate you, my friend. That energy, though, Archangel Ariel, like, again, you don't have to be aligned with any kind of religion or anything like that to connect with angels and archangels. And she is freaking smart. She's hot. She's hot. She's got her shit together. How hot is that? That's very hot. She's analytical. Her mind is organized. Oh, and she's also kind. She's an archangel after all. So that beautiful purple energy will help to soften your mind, maybe help you not be so damn hard on yourself. Again, I'm going to say this again. This will be the mantra today. You're doing the best you can. And I'm just going to say, I'm proud of you. Seriously. We often compare ourselves to others and then feel so behind. You have a ton of life that you've lived already behind you. It doesn't matter how old you are. You've lived a lot of life. And all that has created wisdom and seasoning. So everything you make in the future is going to be spicy and taste great. That's how I'm trying to look at it. Because I feel like I've had a lot of perspective about life and aging lately and feeling like, oh my gosh, wow, okay. Am I old? So like, what does that mean? And my friend yesterday, she was like, B, stop saying you're old. I'm like, I can't. I feel like it right now. I'm like, I just won't look in the mirror. She's like, oh my gosh. So the truth is, and then I told her, I said, well, I'm going to say I'm spicy or I'm seasoned. But it's true, you guys. So if you feel like you've really made shitty choices, or you feel like you're in a place where you're like, oh my God, I have just been such a dumbass. And it's easy to get into that place, fall into that hole of regret or of like self review where you kind of get into this place where you're really hard on yourself. Let's not do that. Okay. Let's just like look at that little thing as a tiny little divot and not a pothole or a sinkhole. Okay. Don't fall in. Don't, it's not a well. Okay, Alice, don't fall in. So Archangel Ariel can kind of keep you into perspective. All right. She keeps your head on straight. She keeps you moving ahead and she keeps you inspired in a way that's just smart. She's just smart. So who doesn't want that? Like, I want that. And she's purple, which I like purple. So we got Michael and Ariel. They're purple and blue, and they're balancing the masculine, feminine energies. Okay. Ariel also has a little bit of Saint Joan of Arc vibe, which you guys know if you've watched me for a while. I love Joan of Arc. In fact, I have her. I have a little plaque of hers, and I don't know where I put it. Did I bring it to the townhouse? No, it's here. It's here. I'm not sure where it is. Usually it's either by my, I actually have two, a charm with her on it. I absolutely adore her. That's part of what the dagger is from for me. It's not really an Archangel Michael sword. It's more of a Saint Joan of Arc vibe. I actually have this tattooed on my leg. I think you guys know that I shared that like 1,000 times because I'm like so proud of it. So I don't have a fleur de lis yet. I should probably get that. So our fourth and final pillar is actually the energy of green. And as soon as I felt that energy, I'm going to grab my, is it apotholite? Yes, it's a apotholite, which is another crystal or stone. It's a light green color. It comes in different shades of green. It's gorgeous. I love this. I got this at the Oasis shop in Dover, New Hampshire. My friend Diane is the curator there. And it's the Earth Harmony Wellness Center. And I bought this in one of her online rock festivals that she has. And this is my green apotholite. It is the coolest stone. It's very heart-based. So we're connecting into the heart with this fourth pillar. Let me see if I can darken this a little bit so you guys can actually see her coloring. You can't really see it that well, can you? She's beautiful. She's very heart-based. She really calms my energy down. I literally, at times when I've had really tough times, I will grab, it just lays next to my bed here at this house, and I grab it and I just put it on my heart and I just breathe and I hold it. And I breathe. Again, it's green apotholite. Apotholite is the energy of this stone. You can look that meaning. It's beautiful. I wish I could. You know what? I should take a picture of this and post it on the Facebook page. Maybe I'll do that. I'll post this on my Above Life channel Facebook page. Hey, I should make mention, as we're connecting into this nice, soft green energy for our fourth pillar, that tonight, on September 12th at 6 p.m., I'm actually doing a small group inspiring psychic experience readings. So like old school psychic readings. I know I never used to do that stuff, but it's kind of fun. I'm finding that people get really inspired, and it's a very affordable way to be able to connect with me in a private small group. And so there are some spots available tonight if you're interested in doing that. There will be a link in the show notes. When this video goes live, there'll be a link in the description for that. And then I'll go post it on Above Life channel on Facebook as well for you. And if you can't access it, or it's hard to access it or whatever, and you're in a hurry or something, just send an email to abovelifechannel@gmail, abovelifechannel@gmail, and I'll get you the link and access to it. Okay. So we're in this green energy here, and we're in our heart space with this fourth pillar, which is nice because guess what? Now we have that cross connection from that solar energy, that solar plexus, that spirit chakra. And now we're connected to this beautiful energy of green and our heart chakra and our heart space, this soft green energy, you empaths. Remember what I said about the heart and the soul working together? They're in cahoots. They're BFFs. They are just incredible partners. So this is why it's really, really imperative that you focus on all four aspects of who you are, not just your mind and your body, but your heart and your soul. And that is the premise, the simple model that I work with in my intuitive and life coaching work is that body, mind, heart, and soul, and helping you to really access all these parts of you, your resources. Because when you're only using your body and your mind, you're only at 50%. Um, that means you got an F. Okay. And if you use one more thing like emotion, then you're at 75%. So you're like a solid C. Do you really want to be mediocre in this life? Do you really want to only live at less than your capacity? Come on, let's at least get up to a B. Let's have the good life if you can't get the great life. So don't be average. Experience life in a way that fits you and is in alignment with you and be yourself. So your mind and your body is so intuitive, by the way, too. So the body loves the soul. Yes. And the body really helps the heart too process emotions. This is what causes dis-ease and sickness, right? Mhm. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And nothing is the villain. The ego mind is not the villain. The heart and the emotions, you're too emotional. You're too sensitive. That's not the villain either. Your soul isn't the villain, and your body is not your enemy either. See? It's just relationship based. We got to learn how to resource ourselves a bit more, I think. And it's a constant learning. And it doesn't have to be hard, but we make it hard. So, and I know, I'm hard-headed myself. So that fourth pillar is just the beautiful color of a light green. It's the energy of the apotholite, stone and crystal, and it is the spirit guide in this fourth pillar is your heart. It's your heart chakra. It's your beautiful, brilliant, vibrant heart. Okay. All right. Well, that was interesting. This was basically kind of like a group session a bit, except without the psychic Q&A stuff. So I'm going to say hello to my friends in the chat. Hope you've enjoyed this unique channeling today. I say hello. Hello, Sandra. Hello, Eric. I just said hi to Queen and Patty and Lisa and Drew. Hi, Mackie. Nice to see you. Hey, Dana. Oh, Dana. Nice to see you. Nashay. Hello, Patricia. Nice to see you, everyone. Good morning. Yes. I hear you guys. I see you guys talking about crystals. Archangel Michael's my favorite. I know, you guys. I have to head out of here at 11. But let's see. Did I miss anybody? Mary. Hi, Mary. My artiste friend and Nikki. I missed a Nikki too. So, Jessica too. Hey, Jess. All right. Okay, so I am going to put the link in the description so you can sign up. And if you can't do that for some reason, or if it's not working right, also I have to update my link to my Zoom for tonight because I think it's a miss link. So you'll get another link right before the session this afternoon if you sign up. That'll be the accurate one. AboveLifeChannel@gmail.com if you're having trouble trying to register and you want to register. It is $40 right now per person, and it's about an hour. It depends on how many people. If there's more people than that, we stay longer. So be prepared for that. We might stay for like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes extra. It just depends. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope we have inspired your spirit and filled you with some hope with this kind of different kind of channeling today. I know there's so many celebrities I could be channeling right now. And I wasn't feeling it today. I wanted to do something else. And so I did. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, this is your life after all. You get to live it how you want to. Just live it. Thanks for being here, everyone.